Hello YouTube, thanks for watching the channel. This video is about the Hubsan Zino camera firmware 3.3 and how well it performs while filming kayakers and fire and rescue teams running the rapids on the James River. If you like the videos, give us a thumbs up. If you like the contents, consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and let's get into the video. Zino's taken off, and as you can see right off the bat, the camera looks fantastic. The colors are right, definition is good, horizons look pretty good, and there we are, some kayakers in the water. I had been waiting about 45 minutes for them to show up. Here we go. Two gentlemen and a lady there. Wow, look at that. Not sure what that move is called, but it sure looks cool. Okay, let's look at the trees and the waterfalls in the background through the trees. It all looks great. Don't see any blurring effect as I'm moving around, so this camera has definitely gotten so much better. This video is shot in 4K at 30 frames a second, and it's set to sunny and color is set to bright. And here they are taking turns riding these waves, practicing their moves. And I'm trying to get a better shot with the Zino, and Zino's really touchy and the yaw swung around a little bit too fast. Still got a pretty cool shot. Look at that guy. Holy crud, that's fun. Got to remember that we're doing this in January. It's very cold. You see me on the right hand side there with the rock and on the bike. And here's a kayaker in blue. And he is going to ride this wave so nicely. Look at that. He's in that groove. Super nice. And we'll try to get above him and look straight. It's always tricky because they move so fast, right? He's leaning forward and he is just knows exactly what he's doing with this wave. He's having a good time. And there he goes for the next wave. But getting back to the camera, you can see how well it looks. You can see the cemetery up there on the upper left-hand quadrant and on buildings in the upper right-hand quadrants. I mean, pretty good definition. Oh, she almost caught that wave. So close. So off to the next wave, and here they are taking turns riding the next wave. Obviously this is not their first rodeo. They've been through this before. Look at that, going backwards, spinning around, doing 360s. Fantastic, right? Awesome. Now let's look at the water. The water looks great, right? I mean, I can see almost individual droplets, but I mean, it's looking very, very nice. Colors are sharp. Pretty kayak there with the purple in the back, going backwards. See his helmet, you can see his definition and his life vest and his dry chute, I should say. And there he goes. Again, you can see the ripples on the water. It looks really nice. Definition on that log is perfect. So the camera looks fantastic. So Hubsan has done a fantastic job with the camera. Still need to fix a couple little glitches, but overall they're doing a great job. So I accelerated the video here 2 times in post, just to kind of speed up the video. Okay, so let's look at this logs here piled up on this big rock here. I mean, look at the definition there. It's pretty good. Yeah, so it looks like they've arrived for the next wave. Or at least the kayaker in blue and purple is lining up to get into the next wave here. Okay, it's got to do a lot of work to get in here. Yeah, getting back to the camera though, it's looking really, really sweet. Really nice. A lot of definition, all the individual logs there, individual branches in the trees. So it looks like they're cruising on through these waves and they're going down here. Skull Rock's on the right. You'll see the purple and blue rock mural there. And there's a couple waves here that normally like to ride. And they're getting out of the mainstream, getting lined up. But the blue kayak is so good, he is just jumping right into it. And he got himself a really nice big wave right there. Green kayak's trying to catch that wave, almost went over, saved it. And there he goes down, lining it up for the next wave. So what I'm going to do here is I'm zooming in post 2x. To give you this view, and the video's holding up pretty well. Now we'll bring it up to 3x zoom, and as you can see, the video's holding up pretty well in 4K. Two kayakers riding the waves. Man, that is so cool, right? They're just cruising. Green kayak's out of there, going for the next wave, I suppose. Blue kayakers working hard, staying in that curl. What's happening here is that I'm watching this whole thing through my Samsung S7 phone, and I just lost him. It was so bright outside that I couldn't see him anymore, so I rose straight up trying to find him. Couldn't do it. And what you see here is the video with 3x speed, and it still looks really decent, right? I mean, I can still see the other kayakers still cruising down the rapids. See the cars on that bridge. Okay, let's talk about Hubsan flight controller here. I'm cruising straight back, but is yawing to the left. And I'm gonna have to stop and ruin the shot. When it stopped, you see it trying to slowly turn it right, and there it goes again. So the flight controller is not precise enough in yaw. Ooh, that bird just flew by there. And I'm doing a 2x on speed on this. I'm actually standing down in that brake area right in the middle of the video, now in the upper part of the video. So okay, so what I wanted to do here is look straight down at the dam and at the trees and all the logs piled up and see the definition, see how well the camera does. And it does real well. Check it out. I mean, you see individual like little logs in there. You can see the branches real well. You see the colors well. You see the water. So the camera is perfect. It is getting there. I mean, it's still got the horizon issue to fix, but I'm not too worried about that. What I'm worried about is the flight controller now. It needs to be at its best, because we're not going to get these footage if we lose our Zino because the flight controller is losing connections, or we're not going to get good shots like this if it just keeps wandering in the yaw. Wow, it's pretty, right? And here's the first break here. We're going to come up to Belle Isle right here. And you can see very nice definition, very nice colors. And there's the rock quarry that got filled up with water. And they no longer could use it to mine the rocks to make buildings and roads. It sure is a pretty view. Nice colors. Look at that. Super nice. Rock climbers are often seen on these rocks climbing, and also rappellers. So I guess they're the same thing, but yeah. I'm out of batteries and I'm gonna land. Love and hate. wants the graffiti on that rock. And I just did the return to home, and it just came straight down. Pretty good job. Okay, here we are, second battery, and what I wanted to do is fly straight across the bank to a cemetery. And there's a big cross there, and I was going to shoot straight across to that cross. And you can see I'm taking off straight ahead, and again, the Zino's starting to turn left. And I have to adjust, but in the middle of this adjustments, and you can see the cross right there, I heard a motor on the river, and I knew that had to be Richmond Fire Department River Rescue practicing. Here he goes. This is pretty cool right here. Whoa, hang in there, buddy. Again, the camera looks fantastic. I'm going to zoom in here to see these guys practice riding this, I don't know, this current. You see him? He lets off the gas, backs right up into it, and I'm standing right there. And he's giving a gas. He's 20 yards away. He's now giving a gas, lets off a little bit and gives some more gas, adjusting the motor and giving us some more gas, trying to stay in there, and he's out of there. And you can see me standing there in the left quadrant. And there he goes. There's my bike, there's my landing pad. Pretty cool. So take note who's driving this two-man rescue boat. And they have an jet outboard engine on there. It's a Yamaha, and I saw it was 70 horsepower. And it does such a great job on these rapids, right? So the guy on the front, or the bow, he is wearing a bright lime green dry suit. And the guy in the back's wearing a yellow and red dry suit. Okay, we'll see a second boat come up here, and there he comes. And this is probably the instructor or the captain of this river rescue team. And here they are. And he's giving them instructions on what to do. So they're practicing for rescues, and they are going at it pretty hard. So the water level right now is at about 9 to 10 feet above normal level, so it's raging. You can see the color of the water, a lot of sediment, you can see a lot of logs, and a lot of the rocks that are normally exposed are overrun by the water right now. Okay, 2X, don't hit that rock. All right, good job. Okay, so they back up through the rapids and to do a controlled backup. And there they go. You can see the first one controlling through that chute. And then watch this. I'm zooming in here at 2X. Whoa, hang on there, bow man. Whoa. Pretty crazy, right? So keep watching this boat as I do a 3X now on this. I am zooming in, and the 4K video is holding up well. So I am super happy with that. Just the flight controller needs to be fixed, Hubsan. There we go, they're switching. So the guy in the bright lime dry suit is now controlling the motor, controlling the boat, driving the boat, piloting the boat. Now watch this. This is how they get upstream. And this is how they practice. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Brave men and women doing this stuff right here. Look at this thing. Bang. Hang in there. Oh. That is nuts, right? And I'm doing it 50% speed on this. Half speed. Man, they are rolling. Hang in there, buddy. Bam. And the Zino's doing great. I did great. Kept them all in shot. This is pretty fast speeds, 25 miles an hour or so. And look at that. Hang in there, buddy. Boom. And now the zoom is being taken out in post. And there they are. So again, the camera's doing really well in automatic. You put it in manual mode, it's a different story. But I am not so worried about that now. What I'm worried about now is the flight controller. Let's get this thing fixed, get it right, so we can continue to make good videos. I mean, this is pretty epic scene right here. Two boats raging up this river, running up rapids. Man, getting airborne. That is crazy. And there I am, standing in the upper right-hand quadrant, and they're gonna cruise up here and slow down. And I'm gonna try to catch up to them again. I'm just playing catch up. These guys are fast, and the Zino does a great job with the speed. The controls the sticks are just so touchy though. Okay, I'm gonna hover above them and look straight down, and you can see them chatting. And now I'm doing a 2x here as they're preparing to do their next practice. And I am trying to keep up with this guy. He's doing a pretty decent job, staying right on top of him, right? And what comes up next is the boat in the upper right hand quadrant just guns it and takes off. And this is another practice run, trying to get through these waves, it looks like. Here he goes. Getting ready for the impact. Bam. Okay. Leader boat is gonna follow. And I put in 33% slow-mo here to see this shot. It went right under me. Really cool shot. And you can see all the details real well. Check it out. Right over a rock. Boom. And off to the races they go. They're done. I don't know this, but now I'm like, okay, I need to catch up. Again, I have the stick full throttle straight, and you can see it yawning to the left. And the Zino's turning to the left ever so slowly, and I know it's doing this. And I'm getting ready to slowly yaw to the right, and my thumb slips right off the stick. And boom, look at that. And there I messed up the shot, but I recovered. I gotta make sure I don't hit these trees. And I am going as fast as I can to keep up with these boats. Now, I am using that slight yaw to my advantage, because I am pushing this thing as hard as I can to the right, and this thing keeps yawing to the left a little bit. And knowing that, I can keep them in the shot. There they go. They're headed out of here, and then you see another inflatable coming down. 3x speed here. The video's done. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you like the content, we'd love for you to join the channel by subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.